Starting this adventure, I usually start here on the right. I call the right front for the first scarab. These scarabs are always going to be in the same place. So if you're a new Avakin and you start this adventure, the first scarab is going to be right here in the corner. Now moving on to the front left. That always happens. The second scarab is going to be right here. The third scarab, you need to swim across the lake, and it's always going to be in between these rocks. And that is the third scarab. Now onto the back left. For the fourth scarab, it's always going to be right here. The fifth scarab is always going to be in this closet. Now after you've gathered all the scarabs, you can open all the red boxes. These red boxes will always be in different locations. And since I had completed the whole adventure. I usually click the camera and then the round arrow and just look for red boxes. I didn't see any on this side, so I'm going to move to the other side. And I'll do the same on this side. Click the camera and the round arrow on the corner and just scroll around here. Now I'm going to head up the hill. There's always new players who follow me. Some of these Avakins, they get so attached to the red box with the key, so they just stand there. It's right here, it's right here. If they say front left maze, they're looking towards the front from the back of the maze. Got to be very specific when you're giving the key location. I usually post, like, say for instance, the key was found on that side. I would post something like, I'm looking towards the front. The key is on the left side, outside, or in between the front and back maze. But since I don't see any more red boxes, there's usually 5 red boxes. Or 4. And sometimes they're really hard to find, so just gotta run around. They're mostly seen when you change the angle of the camera. But I've always opened all the red boxes. You never know what you're gonna get. Sometimes you get coins, sometimes you get points, tattoos, or costumes. Like the one I have on. Every time I do this adventure, I always put my Egyptian costume on. That way the new players know that, hey, she's experienced. Let's follow her around. One time I put experienced on my status. There were some guy Avakins were asking me, well, what kind of experience do you have? It's mostly experienced on gaming, especially in the Egyptian adventure. Like I'm showing here, this is the way I look for all the red boxes. And like I said at the beginning, the Scarabs are always going to be in the same space or same spot. She's following me around. She knows that I know how to play this adventure very well. Since at that time I did have experience on my status. Experienced player. But like I said, some guys, they like, what kind of experience? And no, it has nothing to do with anything that's dirty, okay? Get that out of your head, I keep telling them. Some guys, they have dirty minds, you know? It looks to me like that's all the red boxes I'm going to find. Like I said, some guys are freaking dirty-minded. Gotta have respect. I usually tell them, over my 50s, gotta respect me, okay? There is another one right there. And it's just right below that hill. Yeah. Yep, right there. I was standing really close to it. Oh, I'm really surprised I didn't see it behind that wall. See? Got 5 gems. I think at first, when I started playing Avakin's Life, I had opened a red box and it was a male costume. Now, since I have the key, I'm going to open the grand chest, and since I had completed the whole adventure, I receive 200 coins every time I do this adventure. That's it.